right there. My name's Ben. We are the talk show that is 10 minutes in length. I am your host, Eric Forgy. Hey, big hockey news. I know that's why you're here for your big, big NHL news. Apparently, there's going to be a brand new NHL expansion team. Look out, it's the Vegas Golden Knights, everybody. Yeah.
Literal Knights.
Oh, Molly with the zing! The NHL will not bounce back from that. Yes, they are the Golden Knights. Way to class up the sport, Vegas. Nicely done. That's how you class up a sport, by the way. I'm looking at you, rugby. Take a knee, lacrosse. That's how that's done. Yeah. I'm not sure who I'm insulting, but they're never going to bounce back either. So the team is not without controversy. Here's the thing. And not just because they have to make an ice rink in the middle of the desert. Yeah, that's the thing they have to do. But only that, but there's a whole bunch of other teams from Canada that vied for the spot that did not get it. So we do have to pay a little tribute to the teams that will never see their name on this particular cup. It's really sad. So I'd like to tip my cap to, of course, the Tofino Tofus, the Sudbury Smokestacks, and of course, the Gatineau Cheese Curds. Farewell. That was more water than I expected. That was a very tiny cup, and it went forever. That was very strange. Yeah, here, you can take that from me, would you? Now, it is November 28th, and on this day in history in 1966, which is a real year, Mikhail Maccombrio, he overthrows the monarch of Burgundy, which is not a place. Burundi is probably what I meant to say. We're doing that again. So on this day in history, November 28th, 1966, Mikhail Maccombrio overthrows the monarchy of Burundi, which is something you can do, apparently. Apparently you can just overthrow a monarchy, and he appointed himself as the president. Apparently that's the thing you can do. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. Maybe this is an idea. Can we do the reverse in the States? Is that a thing we can do? Is that a thing we can do? Can we impose an American monarchy at this point? I mean, maybe we can do this, because just listen to how this feels in your ear. Just listen to this. Listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Latifah. Feels nice, doesn't it? Doesn't that feel nice? Yeah. Feels yes, exactly. It feels effervescent rather than President Trump, which is sort of like a. Hey, let's get to your first guest. You feel good about that, right? Yes. That is happening. You may recognize her from her tenure as a VJ and a host over at Much and MTV, and now she's got a beautiful and deliciously popular blog called Hot for Food. Please welcome Lauren Toyota. Lauren Toyota! Well, hello! Hi! Look at this! It's fun. It's a fast show. We don't mess around.
Fast.
I'm going to sit like this. I'm still figuring out my sit, though. Does this feel right?
I can't quite see.
It's only episode 3, but this feels okay to me. 3 episodes in. How are you?
I'm great. This is so fun. I love this.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
We're putting a shoe on the other foot here. Usually you were interviewing people while I was sort of under a bridge somewhere off camera, somewhere else.
You were entertaining the audience.
I was doing that. That's true. But this is fun. I enjoy this. This is kind of a bit different for you.
Thanks for having me.
Your vlog about food is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's delicious. Everything is easy to make. It looks quite impressive. And it's painfully popular. I mean, it's
painfully.
It really is. No, you are running circles around our show here. I mean,
started.
We're still new.
We're just starting.
But I'm just saying.
You'll get there. You will get there.
I feel like we will.
I started at nothing.
But you're there now.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you, and I sort of agree with Jerry Seinfeld and Louis C.K. to a point that they think there's no group left that you can make fun of. Like that PC and political correctness is run amok.
Yeah.
But I think there is one group in particular that you can still kind of make fun of and nobody will give you as much backlash, and that's vegans. Now, you're a vegan.
I am.
And I feel like everybody kind of gets on their case a lot. Do you feel that at all? Is that something you feel?
I did feel it,
Yeah.
and I observe it more. I feel like I get less of the brunt because I am doing something kind of cool and trying to change the way people perceive veganism as a lifestyle. So, But at the beginning, like you just hear it from everybody. Like,
and where do you think that comes from? Like, what is it? Is it guilt or what is that?
It is guilt. It's deep-seated like guilt for sure for you eating meat and animal products and all that stuff that you push and like impose on me. And then I think it's just a misunderstanding. Like everything, there's a misunderstanding about what it is and why. Like, why are you doing it? It must be so hard. And then the easier thing to do is just make fun of it.
I think you're right. And if you do want to go that way, if you do want to do your part and be a little more helpful for the environment and tackle climate change, it's the best thing you can do.
It is the number one thing you can do.
Number one thing. So get to Hot for Food, the vlog, and there's like all kinds of recipes there, and they look beautiful, and they'll make you hungry just watching them, and you will forget that it's vegan. Honestly, I know it sounds like I'm doing a pitch here.
Well,
which I kind of am, but it is genuinely they look really good.
Yeah, we're trying to trick people. Like, we want them to look at it and not
Don't
go...
say that!
Well, you'll look at it and you'll be like, this is vegan? That's what we want the reaction to be. Like,
Perfect.
You can't tell.
I like it. Speaking of reaction, Here come your 10 questions. You ready?
I'm so
10 quick
nervous.
questions. Oh boy, here we go. So these are catered for you specifically.
I'm
so you're gonna be
nervous.
just don't overthink it.
Okay.
Just answer. You cannot get them wrong unless Molly says you have.
Molly.
It's arbitrary. Here we go. All right. So here we go. First question, number 1. Tiger tail, moose tracks, or penguin face? What ice cream flavor did I just make up?
Penguin face.
That's a good.
It's my favorite one.
What fourth flavor would go well with Neapolitan?
Orange.
Orange. You would take orange or penguin face would have been fine.
Oh, I see.
Vanilla Ice, Glenn Fry, or Meatloaf? Who is the most tasty sounding musician?
Glenn Fry.
Yes. Oh, no, Molly says no. Molly says no. You have so much power. You undersell yourself.
There's a strategy here.
What is the better dessert song? Cherry pie or raspberry beret?
Raspberry beret.
Okay. Oh, you're back on. Power again. There we go. What roller derby name would you more prefer to have? Tara Masu or Legs Benedict?
Legs Benedict.
Yes. Rolling pin or lemon zester? What's better to have in a street fight?
Lemon zester.
Oh, apparently it's a rolling pin.
Skin
Apparently-
off.
That is dark.
Do that right there.
That's a fair point. Properly use the word zesty in a sentence.
This tastes very zesty.
That checks out grammatically. What company makes fewer lemons, Saturn or Toyota? See what I did there?
Toyota.
Oh, see the family
Yeah,
royalty.
good card.
Okay, true or false? NASA discovered a small section of the northwest hemisphere of the moon that actually has been described as cheese-like. It's a true or false question.
True.
Incorrect. It's way false.
Oh.
That is so false. I can't even. You want it to be true, though, don't you? And
Yeah.
finally, the dirtiest sounding food is.
Oh God.
Oh God! Is we also would have accepted kumquat.
Oh yes.
That's Lauren Toyota, ladies and gentlemen. Going on a hot for food vlog. It's so damn good. I'm going to shake your hand and go there. Thanks so much,
Thank
Lauren. So
you.
good, so
Love it.
delicious. There we go. I would like to introduce your next guest and your last guest of this particular show. You can catch her on the Beaverton Wednesdays at 10:30 Eastern on the Comedy Network, and she's here now. She's Aisha Alfa. Aisha!
Oh my goodness. I'm very excited to be here. So wonderful. I wanted to talk a little bit about politics. You know what I'm saying? Not really all the politics that everyone else is talking about, but more about the bills that were on the California election bill. Did you guys know about this in California? They have like a gazillion things to vote on. Not just trumpity dump, dump, romp, romp, but also there was one that they had to vote on whether or not to make condoms mandatory in porn. Okay, that was an actual thing. That was a bill to be voted on election day. As I said, people didn't have enough on their minds, right? Now they have to think about what's on the dick. Am I right? But here's what I want to know. I don't understand what percentage of the population is sitting there going, condoms on sex that I'm watching? I don't think so. I want to see those STDs being transferred back and forth. And I thought about it, I'm like, are these people weird, sicko disgustos? Or are these people, is it just their fetish that they love relationship porn, right? Because if a healthy time to not wear condoms when you're in a long, monogamous relationship with the one you love, rip it and skip it, you know what I mean? But I just think maybe that's what they're looking for is like the non-condom porn, and you'd go to the site. It wouldn't be like Xhamster or like PornTube. It would be like 1 + 1 = 2 forever.com. And then you would see different categories instead of categories like BDSM and anal. It would be like the kids are sleeping sex, you know? There'd like be a baby monitor and 2 people just like shut up. But then there'd be that interactive part where, like, on porns, you can, like, be like, yeah, put it in her butt. But this one would be more, it'd be more about talking about the people just watching their lives. And it wouldn't even be about sex anymore. Let's get real, right? Because it's a relationship. So you'd just be watching them, and he'd be like, well, Sandra, you didn't take the dishes out of the dishwasher again. You'd be like, no, Sandra, you did it last time. You tell Steve to fuck off. I just think that it's a beautiful thing. So I get why California voted no to put condoms in all porns. I'm Aisha Alfa. You guys are amazing.
Yes, Aisha Alfa, one more time! Thank you so very much. Happy birthday to Mandy Good Handy. Thank you so much. If you want to attend this show, which I know that you do, right? You want to see this in person. 10-minute talk show, 10-minute audience at gmail.com. Good night!